Hello and welcome back to my shame stack. This is going to be the last shame stack video because I am on an absolute no buy for eyeshadow palettes. So I'm just going to go through what I've got here that's sitting in my shame stack. I'll give an update of what's in my previous shame stack, and then this will be the last of it. This will be me done because I refuse to buy any more eyeshadow palettes, and this here will reinforce that fact. So let me just count the palettes and I'll count what I've got left off my other shame stack and we will get right to it. While I remember, I have actually filmed this look. I just filmed it with the Oden's Eye collection. It is bloody beautiful, look at it. It's like the night sky. So nice. Okay, so I've got 6 palettes left from previous shame stack piles, which I think is pretty good. And then I've got, I've just forgotten. 1 minute. 25. That's not that bad. I'm actually quite happy with that. But let's just get into it. Okay, so first up we've got the Poison Garden by Bella Beauty. I have borrowed some of these I haven't borrowed the singles. I've taken some of the shadows out to create biops, so some of the shades I have used already. This is really bloody beautiful. This shade here, Wisteria, unbelievable. It's so beautiful. And there's a lot of holographic shades in here. You can't really see. Is there a lot of holographics? These two definitely are. It's just very special. The packaging's obviously quite reflective, so you can't really see what's going on. But it's just a very interesting colour story. Anything that's kind of got yellows and blues together, it just immediately catches my eye. Same with orange and teals, purples and greens and purples and this colour as well. I don't know why, that kind of combination just sings out to us. This is quite interesting as well. Opium Poppy. Just looking at that. I don't think I've got anything else like that. Yep, so that's the first one off the pile. Then we've got Divination by Blend Bunny. I actually won this in a giveaway on Instagram. I was so happy. I was not going to pick this up for myself, but then when you look at it, it is really beautiful. Like when you actually get it. I'm most excited about the neutrals in here, believe it or not. And this shade Paul. I think we're just going to be best friends. Can't wait to use it. But yeah, I won this in the giveaway. I was so surprised. This is kind of self-explanatory while I've got this. So on my veranda, this isn't self-explanatory. You'll see the colour story is self-explanatory, but this story is just one of my many ramblings. So when I actually sit on my balcony in the summer, in the late summer, when it's hot and the sun's just about to go down, it's kind of like that golden hour. This is what it looks like. And it reminds us of Aladdin as well. Do you know that scene when she's in the woods and she's just being given Aladdin? No, on Labyrinth? Christ almighty. Why did I say Aladdin? The scene on Labyrinth when she's just being given the peach. This reminds us of that. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. If I can get into it, I'll show you the colour story. Oh, see, glorious. The colours of my soul. So it's no guess as to why I got that. No guess at all. Next up, we've got Fantasy Cosmetica Cradled in Ice. This is a dragon. I'm going to show you the cover actually. This is what I was doing on my other videos. Why have I just been holding stuff up? So annoying. God, I'm so annoying. We'll quickly go back through. Undergrowth. Divination. Poison Garden. So annoying. Anyway, do you want to see the insides? I'll show you up close as well. So that's Poison Garden. Yeah, because I really like doing that. I think it looks really good. Why have I just dived right in? I'm so chaotic. This is Divination. I'll put this back in its bloody sleeve. This was the Undergrowth. Then we've shown you the front cover of Cradled in Ice. So let me just open this up and then show you the insides. Got plastic in it still. So it's a very beautiful colour story. I'm most excited about this shade here, Crystal. So it's like a teal to an ice blue to a purple shift. But it seems to have holographic shades in it, holographic flecks in it. I was convinced this was a grey shade. In all of the photographs, this looks grey to me, but it's not. It's like a dusty light mauve, but yeah, I'm really excited. I don't really have that many blue themed eyeshadow palettes, so I am intrigued to have a go at that one. Right, next up we have Titanium Foxes with Grackle Chat. So this is what it looks like. Very beautiful. The packaging, as you can see, is a labour of love. It's not just like something that's mass produced, and it looks like there's been a lot of attention given to this. I really like it, and the colour story is phenomenal. And the special shades in the Titanium Foxes palette are just that. They're extremely special. I've not felt anything like them, like the touch of them. They just feel so nice. So I'm very excited for that. And then this one came as a bit of a surprise to me. So this is the Flying Fiddles from Adept Cosmetics. I always said I would never ever try Adept Cosmetics. Nothing ever like jumped out at us. But then I started paying a bit more attention to this palette. And it's just very beautiful. And I don't know what it is. Is it because I'm turning 40 this year? Maybe it is. Neutral colours are really, really calling out to us at the minute. And I love that this is quite a neutral colour story, but still very special with all of these lovely shades. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very surprised by that. Those are the ones that I've only got single palettes from brands. The next ones I've got multiple palettes from the brands. Not from the brands, like I've bought them myself, because as I've said before, I don't get PR. This is Avatar Last Airbender from Lethal Cosmetics. I have got the Earth and the Water palette, and because I was so impressed with the performance of those, I had to get the Fire because I love this colour story. So I don't have the Air, but I'm not interested in that colour story at all. So this next one, oh, just put that in water, god damn it. This next one is the Spellcraft palette. Obviously absolutely glorious. It's got this little book detail, and it's the Tree of Life on the front. It's like leather bound spell book, and it's got a little snap button here, and then opens like a book. This is what it looks like inside. Glorious, absolutely glorious. I mean, just look at it. It is very purple heavy. I love moody colour stories, I really do. My least favourite are like pastel colours. I like bright colours, just not pastels, but anything that's moody, anything that's dusty and moody, I'm very, very much on board with. And it's got all of the cool names, so I'm very excited about that. These are just stuff that came out at the back end of last year, because I knew I was going on a no-buy. I was like, I am just going to fill my cup, and then I am not going to touch them. Well, not touch them. I am not going to buy anything else for 2025. So I haven't made any purchases that are not necessary in 2025. I have just basically just repurchased like mascaras and a setting spray, and I think that's it. So I'm doing very well. Next up we've got Diveroon Cosmetics. This is the Warlock of the Wood. I got both palettes in this collab. It was I'm not too sure what the name is. Is it Friendween or something? Like it's a Halloween release, and it was between two friends. I just love this so much. I love like the moody forest theme. I love the packaging. I love this idea of the mirrors, and just the actual colour scheme speaks to us. I love anything that's foresty and nature wise. I love like all of these videos that keep coming up on Instagram where it's just the sounds of nature and it's just the forest and the noise. I love, and this is what this obviously is very heavily based on. So I couldn't say no. Then the sister to that is the Witch of the Wildflower, which is obviously very bright. Again, gorgeous packaging, Very, very clever. And then this is the colour story. I still like it because although it's like pinky purple, I mean now I've got now I've got issues with pinky purple, but I'm not a very pinky purple kind of person. But it's still got like these sludgy moody greens, which I do really quite like. And I'm just excited. And a fellow creator on Instagram mixed these two. Oh my god, the possibilities are endless. So beautiful, so beautiful. Next up, DG Signature. Never tried this brand either, so I've never tried Diveroon Cosmetics. This is the Fearless Holiday palette. I think everyone went mental for this, and you will be able to see why. Just look at the gloriousness of this. So I think the idea is it's autumn, winter, or something to that effect. Christmassy, I don't know. Thanksgiving, somewhere, something like that. Gorgeous. This brand didn't actually deliver to Australia, and then I realised, like in the back end of December, that they do now. So I had to put an order in. This is the Ultimate Cappuccino. They have been slammed for their packaging, but I really like this one. It's like iridescent, and then obviously just I don't know what it is, it's just something about it. I think it's really beautiful. And then this is what it looks like inside. It's not cappuccino-like at all, but I really enjoy the rose. I love that this is in here with a pink, and then you've got this lovely shifty purpley green. It's just lovely. It's very toasty, and I love the names. This is Caramel French Toast. This is Hazelnut. This is Leafy Tea. Pumpkin Spice. So yeah, I'm very keen. Last year was the year of trying new brands, and I succeeded in trying every single brand that I wanted to. So then I've got Diveroon and DD Signature for this year, so that's good. Up next we have Unearthly Cosmetics. So this is the Not Normal palette. I have actually got the original version of this, which is square, and it's big square pans. This is the remastered version, and they have just updated the shimmer formula and added a few more shades in there. It is stunning. The colour story is so beautiful. Again, this colour and purple together, can't really say no to. And then you've got greens in here as well. Just so stunning. Really like Unearthly's formula as well. Every time I use them, I just get blown away about how easy the shadows are to use. This is the Gargoyle palette. Was this the Halloween collection release? I don't know. This is what this looks like. Something about this sage green against this and that purple. Again, that just does something to my brain, and I was like, oh, I have to have it. That's all I see in this. Just that bit there, and I was like, oh, that just goes so well together, I have to have it. And this is beautiful as well. This menacing, it's like a black based kind of coppery red. Very special. And then this one, I think this is the one I'm most excited about using, is Just a Taste from Unearthly. Was this Valentine's? No, it wasn't. Was it a Christmas release? I don't know. I think it was Christmas. Look at the colour story, man. Absolutely out of this world. Gorgeous. I've obviously stuck my fingers in all of these, well, most of them. I just can't help myself, but it's just lush. I love how it's like kind of two separate palettes. You got moody and then you got bright. Lovely. Very nice. Alright, and now we've got Simply Posh Cosmetics, a new brand to me again. I have to be careful with these because these arrived broken. Hang on. Coastal. And then this is what the inside looks like. Ooh. Yeah, I just have to be a bit careful because they came broken. I have like pressed them back in, but I think I could probably do a better job. I might give them another round over. So it was these four. The rest of them are fine. I just need to like smoosh them down a little bit more, I think. Again, it's kind of not neutral, but kind of softer, like a more muted colour story, which I seem to be really into at the minute. Citrus Punch, nice bright packaging. And then again, the inside very much reflects the packaging. So these came broken, this one, I think that's it. I think the rest of them are okay. It's more so that coastal one I'm a bit concerned about. But I just think this is really beautiful and fun. Very, very nice. I'm excited to try their formulas. Then up next we have Glam Night. So if you've been around for a while, you'll know that I love a horror theme, and we have the Trick or Treat palette with the lenticular cover. I do a series on these if you are interested, where I talk about the movies they're based off, and then the makeup releases. This is what the colour story looks like. It's very toasty and warm, so I'm excited about that. I love the Glam Night formula, I really, really do. So I'm excited to get stuck into this. I've recently just used the Kiss palette from Glam Night, and that got slated by a lot of people and was on the bottom of everyone's list for last year. I had absolutely no issues, and it was the same with the Freddy palettes as well, so I don't know. I think people just become like sort of I don't know what it is. It's not the same as what everybody is used to, I think, from Glam Night, but it's not bad, not at all. And this is the Good Guys palette. This is the second Chucky palette. I hate this colour story, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not that I would lie to you. I don't know what it is. I hate primary colours together. I just don't like it. But then I thought I'm gonna have to try and it was a very reasonable price. And I thought I'm just gonna try and push myself up my colour comfort zone. But I think it's because it's the yellow background that is what gives us the ick about it. Because it's actually, when you look at them, they're quite pretty all together. So I don't know, we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Then we had Ghostface Returns. So they came out with a second one. And basically this was like a reimagined version, I think, from what people thought the original one was going to look like, because there was no reds and there was uproar because obviously there's a lot of blood in Scream if you've never watched it before. And yeah, this is just, it is glorious, mind. This final girl shade looks unbelievable. And I think they've done really, really well with it. I'm going to watch Scream again soon because I love that movie. And the penultimate Halloween collection, horror collection, I've just given the name away, was the Halloween Welcome to Haddonfield. They did this collection. I actually got the PR box. I actually got two PR boxes, which is a saga in itself. I give one away to another creator who lives not far from me. This is what the front of the palette looks like. And this is what the inside looks like. I can't wait to use this one. So you've got your oranges and your blues. Again, they just scratch something in my head, in my brain. I love all the embossing on this. I'm really looking forward to using this one. And I never ever keep the, well I do. Like, it's very bulky packaging, but how could you throw that away? It's so cool. This is like laid. It's very, very cool. I like it a lot. They do really well with the packaging. Okay, we're down to the last brand. I promise not to take too much more of your time. This is Nomad now. We've got the Chicago Speakeasy. This is like velvet, beautiful. So one of my kind of aesthetics that I love is like the Roaring Twenties. Anything that's like by candlelight or chandelier light or like whiskey bars, that kind of thing, jazz music, like smoky clubs. I love that kind of aesthetic. So when I seen this come out, I knew I had to have it. And this is what the colour story looks like. It's so beautiful. The embossing is all drinks that you would probably get at a whiskey bar, and it's just very, very much where I want to spend most of my free time. Not that I do, it's just where I would like to. So beautiful. I would just love to have been in that era just for a short space of time, just to see what it was like. Can't imagine it was easy living in them times, but I just want to see what the culture was like, and it just, oh yeah, it just looks beautiful. Anyway, Polar Express, this was their holiday release, and then this is what it looks like inside. I haven't swatched these ones yet. I couldn't really say no to this because of the fact it's Christmas themed, and they've just got, this is a weird little shimmer in the middle. It's a duochrome, and it goes from like a lavender to a teal, but not what you would be used to with that kind of colour. It's quite soft. And then they've got this like mocha, I want to say mocha mousse, but I don't think that's because it's just in my head because it was the Pantone colour of the year. It's just like this beautiful taupey shimmer, and then they've got this bright silver as well. So very excited to use that. Then we have the longly anticipated Haunted Europe. This was released, I don't know, a fair few years ago, and I've seen it and I was like, I have to have it. But of course it was sold out, but then they brought it back. And this is what it looks like. It's not their new formulas, but I've never ever had issues with Nomad's formulas before. I really love Nomad. I love everything about them. Like, even just looking at this palette, it is so well executed. It's beautiful. Everything lies flush. It's just lovely. And it's just always so well thought out, the packaging, and then they obviously have their causes that they donate money to. This one also is based on Haunted Europe, obviously, and there is a castle which I fairly am sure I've been to in here, somewhere in Scotland. Very nice. And then last but not least is the Nomad Wild Atlantic Way. Island, what is it called? Island Wild Atlantic Way, I was right. So it's covered in little shamrocks, feels like velvet, so gorgeous. And then it's green and blues, so beautiful. And then the embossing's all beautiful. It's got the cladders, and this shadow dropped out, so I had to put it back in. I had to press it back in. I think I had to glue it too. I don't know. I haven't really had much luck. But yeah, that's it. We've come to the end of my shame stack. My shame. So how many did I have left? 6. And this is 25, so I've got 31 palettes left that I haven't used. And I think I've only actually got 55 palettes that I have used. So overall, I have got 86 eyeshadow palettes. Some of them may not make it through the year. We'll see. There is a couple that I'm thinking about decluttering still after me last declutter. But I'm really, really over the moon with everything that I've got, and I just can't wait to start creating with it and not having to keep up with the hustle and the bustle of buying all of the new makeup releases. I can just literally sit in all of this happiness and create from what I've got, because there can't be much more shades in the world or formulas, can there? Let's be realistic. So yeah, so happy. Thank you very much for watching, if you stuck around until the end, because that was, you know, a lot, especially since I lost my format, changed my format part way through. But thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you again. Think about subscribing, that would be cool. And if not, see you again. Bye! Hello, I'm back. I've been telling you barefaced lies. There's actually 2 palettes I forgot about. One I haven't used yet, but I have actually already shown in a shame stack. That was the Freddy Krueger palette. But I have actually got the entire collection from Cosmic Beauty brushes, whatever they're called. And it was their Halloween collection. So I got this Sinister palette as well. And this is what it looks like inside. So I think they're selling this on the website. It is no longer a secret. So I wanted the Bella Beauté Bar Vamp palette, but it's like $110. And then delivery on its own is like 60, so I'm not gonna pay that. I've seen this, delivery's only like 30 bucks from the UK, and I managed to get this palette, well, the entire collection, and it was still cheaper than if I bought the Bella Beauté Bar palette and got that delivered. And I got 3 blushes and 3 lipsticks. So yes, so we've got this beautiful palette. It's again very moody, very mysterious, very deep, Love it. There's these wine tones. Gorgeous. Very excited. Very, very excited. I'm especially excited for this because it's like kind of like a metallic black. And I don't think I have any of those. And if I do, they're not like very dark. So this one I'm excited about. This is like a clear gloss that had people up in arms. And this is one of those beautiful multi-chromes, duochromes. So gorgeous. Oh, as is this one. And then you've got some very sparkly shimmers. So I'm very, very excited. So overall, I actually have 26 palettes plus 7. So that is altogether, quick math, 33. And then I've got 55. So that is 80. That's not right, is it? 26 plus 7 is 33, and then 55, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on and let you know about that additional palette that I completely forgot about. I was going to do a dedicated video to this, but now that I'm not doing dedicated videos to palettes and brands anymore, I'm not going to. So I'm actually going to unbox all of this now and just put it in my rotation, which I'm really excited about. But anyway, thanks for hanging around and listening to that little bit of a ramble, and I hope to see you next time.